I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. Well, it's getting close to that holiday time of the year, and I want to show you how to make a simple little place setting for your dinner plates and your utensils. And this is a coordinated placemat, napkin ring, and napkin. You can use all the same fabric for everything if you want to, or try to find coordinating fabrics that work together. So let's get started. You can make these 3 items any size you want, but for this demonstration, these are the sizes I recommend you cut your fabric. You'll need 2 pieces of fabric for the placemat. You can have different fabric on the back than is on the front. It's up to you, or it can be the same. Cut those 2 pieces 13.5 by 18.5 inches. Cut your interfacing just a little bit smaller. You can use heavy iron on interfacing, or you can use fusible iron on fleece. But cut it just a little smaller, 13 inches by 18 inches. Your napkins, I cut mine 18 by 20 inches because I like my napkins large. For the napkin ring, cut it 4.5 inches by 6 inches. Cut 1 piece of either fusible fleece or heavy iron on interfacing. Cut it 2 inches by 5.5 inches. Here is the front side of my fabric. Turn it over to where you're looking at the back, the not so pretty side. Take your fusible fleece or heavy iron on interfacing, and about 1/4 inch from this edge over here and 1/4 inch from these 2 edges down here, place it. Then turn it back over to where the front side of the fabric is showing. Fold it to where these 2 edges are together, and then stitch 1/4 inch seam right along here. Now turn it front side out. So just fold the top part of the little tube you've made here and begin pushing the front side of the fabric out. After turning it front side out, then stitch about 1/8 inch from each side. So stitch all along here and along here. Then take the 2 ends and bring them together, and then stitch about 1/4 inch seam all along here. After you've stitched your 1/4 inch seam, then you can either do a zigzag stitch across this raw edge or one of your overcasting stitches on your sewing machine. This was really quick, wasn't it? Not that difficult to do at all, and again, you can make it any size you want. Now let's move on to the napkin. Now here's my fabric for the napkin, and this will go really nice with the napkin ring. It'll stand out really well. So here's the front side of my fabric. You want to turn it over to the back side, and on opposite edges you want to go to your ironing board, and you're going to fold it over 1/4 inch and press all the way down, and fold it again 1/4 inch and press it all the way down. Again, do it on both sides. Then you're going to stitch close to this edge right here all the way across. After you've stitched down these 2 sides, then go to your last 2 edges and repeat the steps. Fold it over and press, fold again and press, and then stitch it down. All I did to insert this napkin into the ring was I found the center and just pulled it through, and then you can fluff and arrange it any way you like. On your placemat, again, you want to put your pretty side, the front side of your fabric, front side down. You're looking at the back side, and then take your fusible fleece, center it to where you have a little bit of fabric sticking out on all 4 sides, and then go ahead and follow package instructions for fusing it on. After that is done, turn it back over to the front side, and then take your other fabric. Remember, it can be the same fabric or different. If you want like 2 different looks, you could do that. So go ahead and place it on there. Line up all of your edges. And go ahead and place pins around all 4 sides, except on one side. As soon as I find my pins, you're going to indicate where you're going to leave an opening. So I'm going to put it right there. So on this place where I want to stop stitching, I'm going to place 2 pins. So remember, pin around all your edges, and then here's where you're going to start. Back stitch here, then stitch around all 4 sides, and when you get to the 2 pins, back stitch. Now to get around your corners, as you're approaching this edge here, you're going to stop a 1/4 of an inch away, and you're doing a 1/4 inch seam all the way around, in case I didn't mention that. So you get down here, stop a 1/4 of an inch away, leave your needle down through your fabric, lift up your presser foot, turn your fabric, lower the presser foot, and continue stitching. So that's how you get around all of your corners. After stitching, then go ahead and trim some of your corners off. Trim it to where it's about 1/8 of an inch wide, and you want to do this on all 4 corners. I like to go around the corner just a little bit and take more off, because this way it makes your corners lay flat. So do all 4 corners. Now reach inside your opening and begin turning it front side out. Next, you want to go in through your opening, reach inside, and if you have something like this, make sure you're not using super sharp scissors, because you might cut right through your fabric, and go inside and begin to poke all your corners out. Then turn these edges in at the opening a 1/4 of an inch and press it flat, and then also pin it closed and continue pressing around all of your edges. Then you want to stitch, starting in a corner, you want to stitch about 1/8 of an inch from the edge all the way around all 4 sides. I think this is really pretty, and it's very quick to make. So if you were having everyone over to your house for your family holiday dinner, this isn't going to take you very long to make. You're going to need for the placemat just a little over a yard for each placemat. So if you're going to make 4 placemats, you're going to need 2 yards, and so forth. 6, you'll need 5 yards. So also on the napkin, you could make your napkins out of fat quarters, or again, it's about every 1/2 a yard for another napkin. Your napkin rings, out of this fabric you've bought here, you probably will have enough little scrap pieces left over to make your napkin rings. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in other holiday placemats and napkins and other little goodies for your holiday table, check below your YouTube screen. Also, if you're interested in learning how you can decorate and set your table up, make a nice little holiday tablescape, check below your YouTube screen for that also. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button, and don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Click on the bell so you can receive notifications about my latest videos. I'm Cheryl, and this is Scotty, and this is Manny. See you next time, and happy sewing!